Go.
Hey guys, Kid KR here from TeamDMD. I will be showing you a deck profile for my Assault Mode hand trap deck. It's somewhat affordable if you already have the hand traps and they got reprinted repetitively. So we'll be showing you the profile now.
It's also extremely annoying.
Yes, it is. Alright, is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. So the only reason why this deck can do a thing is because of Psy-Reflector. He's actually psychic. That is a big deal. And
Emerging teleport target.
so the effect is when it is summoned, normal or special, you can search an Assault Mode activate or a card that specifically lists Assault Mode activate. That matters. And then 1 for 1 and 1 emergency teleport. He is level 1 and he is psychic. I wish I could play more.
Everyone does.
So then we go with Assault Sniper. Or Sentinel, actually. So he tributes himself to summon a Assault Mode from your deck. So, ta-da, summon him back. Relatively simple. That's all it does. He has like a level up effect that he could just raise his level up even higher.
And these are some of the new cards, correct?
Yeah, it's one of the new cards from the new sneak peek Dark Neostorm, was it?
Yeah, Dark Neostorm.
And then here comes Assault Beast.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Alright, it was all you. Assault Beast searches Assault Mode by discarding itself. It's straightforward. It's a 19 beater. That matters. And then 3 Fire Formation Tanky. Assault Beast and Assault Sentinel are both Beast Warriors. So
makes no sense for a Sentinel, but whatever.
No, it does not. But it searches you the most important, and it searches you the key card, and that's all that matters. The 100 attack doesn't really matter. But it might come into play. Why not? Stardust Assault Mode. Common. This is gorgeous.
All 3 are thanks to me, and he's probably going to get more secrets eventually.
Oh, so bad. He's great. It's just hilarious. So you can just negate, and then keep negating, and then he's just 3k. And if he ever dies, you just summon a Stardust from your grave. It's hilarious. So 1 Assault Teleport. I thought about running 3. Because it seemed great, but then it would take away from having hand traps.
It breaks you super hard. Oh, and one other thing. It's really interesting that your beat sig just gets out of the way from your opponent trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. He tributes himself, so it actually matters if they're going to respond to something. It gets destroyed by Call by the Grave, but don't worry about it.
Most everything does these days.
So, Assault Mode activate. This card is terrible. And this thing is a main monster. I want you to know that. Konami made a mistake. This is a main monster. It could have been an extra deck monster, and the deck would have been a lot more fun.
And it's not once per turn on Assault Mode activate, so you can summon more in 1 turn.
You can summon up to 2. I'll show you the combo right afterwards. So 3 Call of the Haunted. The only reason why it's called the Haunted and not Back to the Front is because I don't have any more Back to the Front. So it would be 3 Back to the Front and 1 Call of the Haunted. That would be the only difference.
I'll have to find some when I get home.
3 Call by the Grave because your main searcher, which is Psy-Reflector, is a hard once per turn. So both of the effects are hard once.
And if it gets ashed, it hurts.
It hurts really bad, and it's the best card in the game. Triple Ash Blossom because Ash is the best hand trap.
Yeah, because it negates nearly anything, pretty much, as long as it says that it can add from deck to hand or send from deck to graveyard.
It's the best thing in the world to stop interrupted Kaiju Slumber.
Or Shed All Fusion.
It's great. Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbit is just good. It usually gets sided out versus most matchups, but whenever it works, it just feels really good.
Yeah, Ghost Ogre is a good staple old hand trap.
Call by the Grave Light. The Sentinel tributes itself to summon the other one. So you summon it, you tribute it, you summon Reflector, and you currently don't have anything when he's in grave. So you can just gamma.
Yeah, so if your opponent tries to ash it, you can always gamma it. And
you can always gamma, and then gamma gives you another Stardust, and then that just lets you do stuff, and it makes more monsters on board. It's just good enough, right?
Or it gives you an Omega if you want to.
Yeah, it's good enough. And then Infinite Impermanence and Haunted Mansion. They're just there because I didn't know what else to put, and I only had 1 of these, and it made sense. So that is the main deck.
It makes sense though because they both have come in handy.
They both work perfectly fine, and every time I see them as one-ofs, I am nothing but happy. So Link Karibo, because if you do get ashed and you have no response, you just make Link Karibo, because Reflector is level 1. This is just your feel bad card. Landfall Linkus, because I don't have the new tour guide link that points bottom
Beat Cop from the Underworld.
Yeah.
And the psy-frame link isn't out yet, which he thinks is bad.
Okay. Bryonic, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Just, you can summon it, so why not? Put it in the extra.
You have extra cards in hand most of the time anyway.
Cyber's Quantum Dragon. It's great. It's Grand Mole, but better.
Because it doesn't bounce itself back.
I used to be playing in the meta where Grand Mole was in the game. He was in every deck, and he was a one of.
So did I.
So much fun.
I had an ultimate where I still have it. I pulled it.
Psy-frame Zeta. It's good enough, and there is the off chance of you actually being able to use his Grave Effect to add another Gamma to your hand. So, could happen. It probably doesn't. And then
Just
Michael,
out.
the Arc Lightsworn. This card is too good. It just vanishes, and it's you pay 1,000. You don't care.
Yeah, no discard, no
Card is too
nothing.
good.
It gets rid of stuff.
AFA Dawn Director. I've never made him, but he just seems like a good card, so that's why he's in the extra.
Seems like a good card.
Black Rose Dragon.
Should have had an assault mode.
He should have. It would be great if Black Rose had an assault mode, but whatever. Apparently, never made it. Every time I begin to make it, it sounds like a bad idea, so I don't. So triple Stardust. I love this art mode so much. It's just so good.
The art mode.
Yes, I'm
You
thinking
mean
assault
the
modes.
artwork?
Shut up. All right. So it looks great.
I
And
think
then,
it's ugly. That's why I like my ghost shirt.
But, I would love one of those.
Yeah,
If you give me one of those for the video, I hate you.
I'm
It's too
sorry,
late.
it's in my binder.
It's too late. Psy-frame Omega. Just Omega. He's great.
That's why he's at 1, because he's really freaking good.
He's just nuts. Thought Ruler. Never come into play, but he looks cool.
He's a ruler of all the thoughts.
Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend.
Scarlet.
Whatever. He matters because you can go into the assault mode version of him because he has the exact same name.
Just Scarlight in front of his name.
So it's good enough. I don't run it in the main or side deck because I've yet to find a good enough reason. If only Black Rose had an assault mode, maybe it'd be valuable enough. My one of that actually does come into play.
Vermilion Dragon
Vermilion Dragon Mech. You can banish. You can banish some tuner from your hand, field, or graveyard, and then target a card on the field and destroy it. And then when this card is in its owner's possession, is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add a banished tuner.
So basically, his cost becomes null when if you get 1 out of it, you end up getting 1 back.
So if you already discarded a hand trap and you really need to pop a card for some unknown reason, summon him, banish the hand trap, pop the card. He ever leaves, you get the hand trap back to your hand.
So basically, you can get Ash back.
And you can also add your Psy Reflector back because he happens to be a tuner. So you can banish him, or you need to make him to. You need to use him to make him so you can banish Reflector to then pop a card, and then if he's ever destroyed, you get Psy Reflector back, which is decent. So that is that. I'm going into the side deck. It's pretty straightforward. We just don't want to lose to anything ridiculous. So Gamma Seal, because it matters that its attack points are relatively low, because the highest you can get in this deck is 3,000 attack. So anything bigger than that, you kind of just want to feel bad.
Like Nekroz with Decisive Armor.
That's what hand trap is there. Hand traps are there to stop your opponent from something big. Effect Veiler, because it's a great card. No.
It's one of the best of the old school hand traps.
And then Evenly Matched, just because you are playing a control deck in the end of the day. So you want to control the opponent. They go first, you activate this. They get rid of cards, then they have less things to bother you about. Or it could just force a negate out, which is good enough for you to be able to play the game. DD Crow, I ran out of hand traps to use because I already have them in the main deck. So DD Crow.
Come on, it could be Karibo.
I should have known. You're right. Maybe Clear Karibo. Maybe Sphere Mode Karibo. That would have been lit. Troll and Lockbird. So far, this card is not all that good right now, but it randomly comes in and out of the meta because
It's just a floodgate, and it's one of the few floodgate hand traps that we still have in the game.
It's pretty good.
It's like the opposite of Max C.
Yep. So now I'm gonna show you a quick little combo video. So it's relatively straightforward. All you need is here, and any way to search out your assault mode activate. So one, call the haunted or back to the front, and then one way to search and or already have assault mode activate, and then I'll just show it to you real quick.
And hope that your opponent doesn't have a hand trap.
Essentially, right. So you activate, it searches you a card that specifically lists assault mode in its name. So you go ahead and search your assault beast. It actually matters in a sense. So you search Assault Beast gets sent to the graveyard. Assault Beast, when you discard him, you can add an Assault Mode card, or Assault Mode Activate. You add Assault Mode Activate, you discard the other Assault Beast, you add the other Assault Mode Activate. So now you have 2 Assault Mode activations. Then you reveal Assault Mode activation to the opponent, and you can special summon your Assault Beast from the graveyard. So his effect is you can add its level from 1 to 4. So it goes from 4 to 5 up to 8. So you can make a level 9. That's the only way you make Pavilion Dragon Mech, but you don't go into it too often. And then you go here and here, make your first Stardust. Right there. You set your Call of the Haunted. You set your Assault Mode Activate and your Assault Mode Activate. And then you proceed to end your turn. You want to activate and chain just in case they have anything weird. So during their standby phase, you activate Assault Mode, activate, and then that will tribute your Stardust as cost. That matters because Call by the Grave makes you feel really bad. So you tribute him, and then in response you activate Call of the Haunted. It kind of matters if you know they have Call by the Grave. You can try to like wait on Call of the Haunted to see if they fall for it. So activate Call of the Haunted. It will Call of the Haunted will activate first because chains. So it will bring back your Stardust.
I have a glare on this one.
Oh,
That's why I moved it over. I tried to.
So you will summon your first Assault Mode. And then you activate the last Assault Mode Activate. And send that same Stardust to grave. And you have 2 Assault Mode.
And a Call of the Haunted on the field because it stays there.
And the Call of the Haunted staying there doing nothing. It might matter. I don't think it does. I don't know if there's any way to bounce things back, but so 2 Assault Mode Activates. It's relatively strong because you can't really get over 2 negates unless they have kaijus.
You can if your deck is stable enough and consistent enough, but a lot of decks struggle getting around it because they have to use their searches for consistency's sake.
In a lot of cases, this deck does have a lot of hand traps, so the other 2 cards could just be your impermanences, your ashes, your gammas. So you can negate, and then just go into gamma or go into your Haunted Mansion or your impermanence or the best card in the game, which is Ash Blossom. So it's relatively cheap because Ash Blossom went down in price, and then I have no idea how much she is, and
she's like 10 to 15 right now.
So the only thing that's expensive about this deck is the hand traps. The hand traps make the deck a lot better. If you want to go super cheap about it, you can just go a lot of Call the Haunteds, and you can run the weird level 1 that summons a level 1 from your graveyard. It's a cat, it's a spirit. Yoki, Honi, you, whatever. Point is, you'll find it if you look it up. It's a level 1. It's not a tuner. It summons a level 1 from your graveyard. So that's the other way around it. That's the little combo video. That's the deck profile. We will be doing a matchup versus this deck versus Nekroz. Nekroz has a way to deal with negates or have a way to go around hand traps, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's just
weird
it doesn't
matchup.
deal with main deck monsters that much that it beat sticks, simply because it works against the extra deck most of the time, which is why it's kind of an anti-meta deck.
Alright, so that is the profile. I will be uploading the videos very soon, and I'll see y'all next time.
All right.